Okay?
We should be good now. Go.
All right. Evidently, we had some technical issues right now. I don't know what happened, but maybe we... Was the show too long? Are we only able to do it for an hour, baby, or what?
I don't think we're only able to do it for an hour.
Yeah,
even then we weren't.
We know it dropped. If you want to give him the mic, just for now.
All right, yeah, let me see the... All right, so...
the show is not over.
The show's not over. Don't be posting this. Don't post that yet. Don't do it. All right? Seriously. All right, so...
Yeah, I told everybody we had a little technical difficulty.
Oh, did you post it?
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was the one in the comments. The show, like I said, is not over. We are back. Minor technical difficulty, if I can speak English.
Yeah. Now you know what I have to deal with.
Pardon us, we had some technical difficulties. Thank you for sticking with us. We are back, and thank you so much for joining us again.
All right, so let's see.
Almost as if I make a living. Or I don't make a living. Almost as
We had a lot of folks call in from all over the country, and we appreciate that very much. We should be live and rolling right now.
We are.
Once again, if you just joined us, this is we're getting ready to start hour number 2 of the RV Show USA. We've got the RV chickadee herself, our friend Kelly Beasley. We've not visited with her since probably around Christmas, I guess.
Something like
that. Kelly is well, I'm not going to tell you too much. I'm going to let her tell her story. But she's an energetic, amazing young lady who is a full-time RVer and kind of said bye-bye to the traditional lifestyle and hit the road in her RV with her 2 little pups and is loving every minute of it. And, I say serendipitously, she connected and she met with this guy. She met a guy named Marshall Wendler, and they just clicked. And Marshall is a full-time RVer that's he's a real smart guy, like stupid smart, okay? He can see things. He's got this unique talent and ability to see things, and he knows like instantaneously how they work, how to diagnose problems. And so they said, wait, you've got this great talent, I've got this great talent, why don't we put it together? Sweetheart, this microphone's working, so you don't have to be here for that.
Well, I do.
Oh, she do?
No, she don't.
She do, she don't.
Well, it's not plugged in.
Yeah, you can go plug it in. It's fine.
Oh.
So, this microphone.
It's not going to play.
We're not playing commercials right now.
This game.
Oh.
It's only during the commercial breaks.
At the long break, which we are in.
Well, now everybody will be able to hear you clearer.
Yes.
Correct. Plan. So were we on that phone mic?
Yeah, we were doing this part when we came back off the phone mic.
Okay, so now we got the good mic. Sorry,
yes,
guys.
we do.
So anyway, so we got Marshall Wendler, Kelly Beasley talking about their website called campaddict.com. We go live in 3.5 minutes. At the end of this show, which
talk into the microphone.
At the end of the show, which is in an hour, at the end of the show, this is our code word. All right, 20 people. We need the first 20 people. Type that word in and just send it. Post that word in the comments at the very end of the show. Then we're going to pick out several numbers out of the little hopper here.
91.
Yeah, right. From 1 to 20, and if you are the corresponding comment to that number, then you are going to actually win a really cool Camp Casual coffee mug. And let me tell you something. We got the greatest people that listen and follow us.
Wow, that's the first. Our guest called us, sir.
All right. I probably had a wrong phone number, so. All right. So what happened was we were trying to come up with a good way to give some prizes away, and it was so dang confusing. And Larry King, I don't think it's the same Larry King, but Larry King, who is in one of our group pages, Larry posted last week in the show, and he was not happy. And I don't blame him. He said how hard it was, how difficult it was to understand how you win the dang prizes. So I said, you know what? You got a better idea? So Larry's the reason why we changed it up. We're making it really simple. Again, the code word is camper. At the end of the show, you need to type in that code word, post it in the comments, and at 20, once we get to 20, we're going to be pulling some numbers out of here, and whoever corresponds to that number, you are going to win a prize. What we got, Goose?
Well, you mentioned Larry King just now, and I want people to know that when the show restarts, we're going to have the RV Chickadee for the full hour.
We are.
Yes.
We are. Mr. Zagami. What did he say?
Mr.
How was your
Zagami?
show tonight, Bob?
Oh,
Bob is my friend
did
up in
did
New
he
England.
direct message you? Because I don't see him on
He's
the...
laughing. Camper. Bob, you got to do it at the
After
end of
the
the
show.
After the show. The end of the
Gosh,
show.
people.
All right. What, Miss
We try
Katie?
to make it simple, and they still can't follow directions.
Open up the instructions.
My
Do it
gosh.
one more time. Post it right now.
After the show.
And make sure you like this
Remember our
video.
keyword camper. You wait until
Hang
the
on,
show
hang
is
on. Talking to that.
Remember our keyword camper. Wait until the show is over and then post the keyword. Then go wild posting that keyword camper. And if you're one of the first 20 people, chances are you are going to be in the drawing.
There's not only chances are, 100% chance they're going to be in the drawing. Oh, we got 40 seconds to go, boys
But
and
only
girls.
the first 20 people. So as soon as we get off the air, as soon as the video ends, hold on, are we doing as soon as the video ends or as soon as the radio show ends?
As soon as the show ends.
The radio show. So when
Yep,
I play the hour two to
the
get us
RV
out.
Show,
go-
yep. As soon as it ends.
Okay, very good. All right, so we got about 15 seconds. So again, once we end the radio portion of the program, start just going crazy with camper, and the first 20 we see will get put into the bowl, and we will draw a number for you. 5 seconds. Stand by.
The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today. Come on, America, let's hit the road. So many things to see, so many places to go. Freedom and fun go hand in hand when you're rolling in your RV across this great land. So buckle up now. What do you say? The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
It's time for hour number 2 of America's only radio show about the RV lifestyle. Syndicated from coast to coast, it's the RV Show USA with Alan Warren, the RV guy.
The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
So we made it through the break, but we did get a couple of bumps and bruises on us. In our live chat, though, we have a few people on Facebook that have posted some more comments about last hour's main topic, and that was about campground etiquette. So thanks to everybody that posted comments, emailed, participated, called in. It was a lot of fun. So welcome to hour number 2 of the RV Show USA. I am Alan Warren, the RV guy. Sitting to my left, stage right, is my producer, Goose. And sitting further to the right is our graphics girl, the lovely Miss Katie Warren. That is my daughter. So Miss Katie's the one that's pushing these things up. If you're watching the live broadcast of this show, she's the one that has come up with the graphics, and she's kind of making it look like television. So we invite you to like our Facebook page and or subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you can, join us when we do the show live. It is a lot of fun. We visit with folks in the chat during the commercial breaks, and we meet so many really nice people. If you add your name to our email list, we will send you notifications when we go live so you can be a part of our studio audience. Just go to our website, thervshowusa.com, and click on subscribe. All right, before we go any further, I want to do a big shout-out to my friend Mike Young. Mike is the creator of a nice group page on Facebook that is dedicated to truck cap campers. I think that part of my love of RVing and camping can probably be traced back to my time camping in the bed of a pickup truck with one of those truck cap campers over my head. It is nice to see a group on Facebook that is dedicated to keeping it simple and making it fun. If truck cap camping is something that interests you, check out Mike's Facebook group. Just type in the words. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. Truck cap camping. Click join. All right, this hour we're going to start it off with a young lady who we spoke with a couple of months ago and had her on the show. And I just love her story of confidence, of following her dreams, and how she has figured out how to earn an income while living a life of fun and adventure. She is a full-time RVer who travels with her 2 guard dogs for personal protection. Let's bring up the RV chickadee herself, Ms. Kelly Beasley. Hey, Kelly.
Hi, Hi, Alan. Hi, little crew. Thanks so much for having me back. I always love being on the show.
Before we get started, how are those guard dogs doing?
They're guarding the fort, man. One is hiding under blankets, and the other one's just lounging on the bed. Y'all better watch out.
They've got a combined weight of less than 8 pounds or 7 pounds.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Probably, under 8 pounds.
All right. So, Kelly, give our listeners a little bit of personal background and about the RV Chickadee and your transition to becoming a full-time RVer.
Well, it wasn't that hard for me. I know a lot of people say it's a difficult transition, but it was kind of in my blood. I wanted to do it immediately once I could, and it only took me 6 months to hit the road. I had a house I could rent out, decent rental income, had a portable job. So with that, as soon as I found out how much I could get for my house, I was like, I am out of here. I sold mostly everything I own, bought a camper and a truck, and zoomed on out of Florida, which is miserable.
So what was it about RVing and camping that, I mean, it sounds like you were not you didn't do it as a little child. What was it about RVing and camping that really appealed to you so much?
Alan, it's the freedom that it provides. I had no idea how I would be doing it. Would I be out on public lands? Would I be in campgrounds all the time? I guess it doesn't really matter either way. It's that I choose where to live when I feel like living there. It also gives me the freedom to see the country on, pennies on the dollar, what you would have to do if you were living stationary. So those two things I wanted. I wanted freedom of choice and freedom to be able to explore the country without having to spend an arm and a leg.
Well, that makes sense. Folks, if we have any ladies that are listening, and you may already be an RVer like Kelly is, or you may want to become an RVer, and you'd like a female's perspective, you feel free to call and say hi to Kelly Beasley. You can ask her some questions. I'm sure she'll be happy to visit with you. Our toll-free number is
absolutely
855-296-7469, or you can post your questions and comments here in our live chat, and we will get to them, I promise. All right, can I ask you some questions that may show you how old-fashioned I am? Maybe not politically correct nowadays?
Go for it, Alan.
All right, so you're single. You're a woman.
Yes.
And you're an attractive woman. I can get away with saying that. You travel to places that are totally foreign to you. Are you not scared sometimes being on your own?
It's totally understandable to have that fear. But as most things go, it's like this. Once you do it, you realize there's really nothing to fear. To me, being out here is no different than if I was taking a trip. I mean, if I'm a single female and I go on vacation or drive up to another state, am I suddenly vulnerable to attack? I mean, no, nobody knows you're not in your element or whatnot. So, and also I boondock exclusively, so I'm out on public lands, and that sounds scary too. And I didn't know what to think at first, but once I did it, I realized nobody out here is out to get you. Most people are actually looking out for each other here. So it's just not a big deal. It's not scary at all.
Well, but the other thing that I notice, at least on a lot of your Facebook posts that I've seen, you have, I guess you become friends with an awful lot of other people that are passionate like you are about boondocking, and so you're not really alone that much. You've got a small group, kind of an entourage of people that love the same thing.
Correct. Right now I'm out here boondocking with 4 other rigs of people that I know. So actually, it's not lonely at all, and, you can be as social as you want or as antisocial as you want. Actually, right now, it's probably more challenging to stay away from people because it's winter right now, and, of course, we all head down to the south and the southwest, and so all, friends are around. And we want to get together when people are around. So, yeah, it's not lonely, and, yes, there's lots of people around lots of the time.
In the beginning, when you first became a full-time RVer, how did you meet people? You've got such an outgoing personality anyway, but how did you meet other RVers? Did you join a club? Did you just visit with people that you met on the way, or what?
That's a fantastic question. 2 ways, actually. First way was just finding one person that knows other people. That's all it took. A Facebook friend of mine hooked me up with a group of people, and I went out and met them, and I have just met more and more people through them. The second way was I've been an escaper or an escapee since I started, and that's a RVing club. And they have a subset called escapers that you've probably heard of. I know you've heard of, but I'm just talking about the listeners. That they're active, much more active. It's a hard to actually say what it is, but it's a club that is more for active RVers. It's not really an age group thing, but people who want to do things, they're not just out here sitting on their hind end. They like to go hiking, they like to go off-roading, whatever it is. So I found that group as well, and that really exploded the number of people who I know, and I just really enjoy the heck out of almost everybody I've met.
I know that you do a lot of boondocking. For somebody that has never boondocked or dry camping, however, whatever you call it, what's the attraction for you, Kelly Beasley, to boondocking?
What? Repulsion for no. I do not like campgrounds. I am not a campground fan. I like to say, why would I pay for rules, neighbors, and noise? So I am out here. I live for free. I have free power. I have solar. It's fantastic. You can't beat the views. You can't beat the freedom of choice that you have. I like being able to just go, oh, hey, I'm going to go to the Tetons, and then I just need to find a place to go. I don't have to make a reservation. I don't have to check in. I don't have to back into my spot or anything. I just get to the area, pull around, find a most level spot, and there I go. And I have views that are better than most hotels can provide.
And you don't have to pay for it. What a deal. And it sounds like you're having a blast. I imagine in about...
I feel like I'm getting away with something.
You feel like you feel guilty for having such a good time.
Just about.
All right, listen. Hey, Kelly, we got to take time out. Can you hang with us? I know we got you scheduled for the whole hour.
See you on the other side of the commercial.
You got it. All right, folks. Her name is Kelly Beasley, a friend of the RV Show USA. She's a full-time RVer, and she is quite the entrepreneur. Now, we're going to get into that in just a little bit. Lots more with Kelly Beasley, the RV Chickadee, when we return. This is the RV Show USA. You can subscribe to our newsletter, add your name to our email list at thervshowusa.com, or check out rvchickadee.com. We'll be right back after this.
All right.
All right, one down. All right, boys and girls, got any questions? See, I'm for some reason.
I'm glad we have the Facebook Live.
Why?
So I forgot to hit the record button. So we have this. I can then pull the audio from later.
What record button?
That record button.
Will the quality be okay?
Well, quality be fine.
Oh, mercy. Okay. Hello, Patty from Asheville, North Carolina. Too bad you don't live in a beautiful place, Patty. Asheville, North Carolina is about as pretty as it gets.
Yep.
Oh, man. Steve, how much snow you got up there, brother? Steve Giano posted a little video on Facebook earlier today, I guess from his house looking outside. It looked like a winter wonderland. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm
All
jealous.
right, folks. The word is campa.
After the radio
Camper.
portion of the program.
Not now, Bob
We'll have the
Sagami.
instructions
Not now.
come up one
All
more
right,
time.
here are the instructions. When the show ends, when the show is over, wait till the show is over. It will be over at the top of the hour. So we've got about 41 minutes left, okay? When the show is over, post the word camper. That's it. Camper. The first 20 people to post will be entered into our drawing, and we will pick a couple of these things, several of these things out, these balls, and the comment that is like, what is that, number 11, they'll win. Number 7 will win. Number 20 will win. So we're going to mix them up, and it doesn't cost you anything. Show them what they're going to win. Oh, it's right here.
Goose.
So
I got it.
Let me. We got a couple minutes. One of our newest sponsors is a company called Camp Casual. Now, Camp Casual makes a whole lot more than these mugs. If you're into the retro stuff, RVing stuff, whether it's kitchen plates or salad bowls and these coffee mugs, throws, to keep you warm, maybe sitting outside around a campfire watching TV. Camp Casual makes really high quality stuff. They say that imitation, what is that? Imitation is the greatest form of flattery. Well, there are a lot of companies that are imitating what Camp Casual has. These are quality. They're quality mugs, big 15 ounces. They're microwavable, dishwasher, all that kind of good stuff. And they look nice with cool little RVs on them and so forth. And we're going to be giving some away at the end of the show. But you got to wait till the end. And when you do, at the very end, the first 20 people that type the word camper and post it right here in our comments, just post it as a comment at the end of the show. We're going to cut it off at 20. Then we're going to have a drawing. We'll find out who wins the mugs. All right? What we got?
Not 1 minute?
All right, 1 minute. Oh, by the way, if you haven't yet done it, please like this video. Check it and click the like button. And Facebook has done what, babe?
But not only that, like our Facebook page.
Yeah, like the Facebook page too. I know a lot of y'all come in and watch every week, but you don't like the Facebook page yet. If you like this video, we will send you an invitation. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Alexis. Todd, how you doing? I think I visited with Todd. Maybe it was a different Todd.
Okay, 20 seconds.
All right, we're coming back. All right, 855-296-7469.
The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
All right, back with the RV Chickadee, Kelly Beasley, who is on our guest line, and we have been learning about how a single woman from Florida made the decision to go for it and hit the road as a full-time RVer, and how happy she is to have done it. So, Kelly, what I want to ask you is, what have you learned about yourself since becoming a full-timer? I mean, have you learned anything about Kelly Beasley?
Yeah. And I don't know how related it is, but it probably is. But I've learned just to kind of get over myself. It's very freeing. It's probably a long story where that came about, but without this journey, I don't think I would have gotten there. So what it really is I don't take things so seriously anymore, and that just allows me to feel more free. I've talked about freedom before. Well, it's kind of the same thing. I have mental freedom and I have physical freedom as well.
All right, so I know that in your travels, as fate would have it, you met somebody along the way, and together y'all have created something really, really special. I want you to tell us about that, please.
Yeah, so, I think part of the freedom thing for me wasn't just physical freedom, it was also, financial freedom and freedom from a job that ties you down for hours a day, working for somebody else. So I just lucked out to meet this guy named Marshall, and we both were single full-timers, and we started caravanning around a bit and both realized that we couldn't stand our jobs and we could do something else with our different skill sets, and we ended up creating a website for RVers called Camp Addict.
Describe Camp Addict, because I've told some people, like, oh, it's another RVing site, but it's so much more than that. At least it is to me.
Oh gosh, there's nothing out there like it. So we filled a void. We realized that when we would try to search for something online for answers about like something we were using, say a portable solar panel or something, you can't find it all in one place. You'd have to go to a forum over here. You'd have a blogger with some great information over there. Maybe the manufacturer has some information, but there was nowhere where you could find all that information in one spot, and that was extremely frustrating. And we were like, ding! Let's do that, because there's a giant hole in the market, and this is so needed. So that's what we did. We proceeded and started putting together just tons of research into every page that we have, and we launched it last May when we realized, well, okay, I think we have enough. You know, you want to have some good content on there, so it took some time to get that up, but once we did, we launched it, and it's doing fantastic, and here we are today talking about it.
I just love it. And Marshall is there with you, right?
He is.
I am here. Hey, Alan.
Hey, Marshall. You guys, I mean, I just congratulate you because I think you've collectively done something just with the two of you that is, I mean, you're entrepreneurs just deluxe, and you bring a skill set to the table. The Chickadee brings a skill set to the table. Tell us, how do you approach doing a product review? Where does that all come from? Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we figure out what we want to do a review on, and then we examine the marketplace, if you will, what is available in that product category. And generally, it's an item that we've got, or at least up to this point, it's been items that we have personal use, personal experience with. So, you know, it's whatever category that we're going after. And then we just look what's out there. We decide what's the top picks, and we write a guide portion. We write review portion. We go really in depth explaining how you use the products, what advantages, what disadvantages, why we picked one product over another. And it's just an organic process that we both contribute to. We both have our areas of expertise and our strengths.
I was going to ask, what is your background? I mean, you got to been a rocket scientist or something.
Well, so my first career many moons ago, I was an aircraft mechanic specializing in helicopters, and I actually ended up working for the world's largest helicopter manufacturer as a technical representative, which means I, supported owner-operators throughout the world. So that's where I get my mechanical knowledge and expertise from. So I understand how things work. I understand why they work. I understand why one product is better than another because of the way it works. So that's my background.
Marshall has an incredible brain. I mean, anything I've had go wrong or needed help with, he just seems to know the answer. And I kid you not, he is 99.9% of the time he is right, and it bugs the mess out of me because it's like I'm always wrong. But no, it's really stunning, and I like to say this to people. I'm like, everyone needs a Marshall. That's kind of what we've done with Camp Addict.
Guys,
you're going to find.
I was reading last night. I went on your campaddict.com, and I was reading some of the things that y'all have written. I don't know who wrote it, but I'm not a very smart man, but even I could understand the things that you wrote about solar. They started very basic. You didn't get over my head, and when it was long. It wasn't like 3 paragraphs. It was long, but I learned a lot.
Alan, I'm right there with you. I'm the you in this, right? Right there. Like, I gather a lot of information. Marshall gathers most of the technical information, but I have to be able to read that page and understand every bit of it, and that's not an easy thing to do. So if he's writing something, and I don't really understand, I have to say, you got to dumb it down. So either I write it and dumb it down, or he does. But, the other thing about us is that we don't profess to be, we're not experts in anything. We're just like every other consumer out there. But all we did was we did the work for everybody, and we put it down in writing on the Internet. So it's there as a reference. That's basically it.
How do you pick the products that you're going to talk about, you're going to review? Is it when something breaks in your unit? That's probably a good opportunity, but have you got like a wish list of products you're going to review? How do you do that?
Well, I could give you kind of a recent example and sort of how why we did a review and what we did, if you'd like. Sure. Well, most recently, the biggest thing to break on my rig, what was starting to break, was I had a manual jack, and I hated the thing, partly because I hate my weight distribution hitch, but that's another story. But it would almost throw my back out every time I used it, and it was breaking. So it was like, okay, it's time for an electric jack. So we started doing the research for that, and I wrote up a guide, just looked at everything I could find on the Internet, And the marshal went ahead with the technical stuff, and he found, what is our number one?
Yeah, so after examining what was out there on the market, we went with the Husky Super Brute because it's got a few benefits that make it stand out as number one, and such as the highest weight rating for electric trailer jacks, and it's got a unique ball screw mechanism that makes it use less electricity, runs smoother, quieter, longer lasting, and it also has the availability of remote controls. Kelly was really kind of sold on that idea.
All right, guys, listen, we got to jump for a break. We're going to be right back, folks. This is the RV Show USA. We have Marshall Wendler, Kelly Beasley, the RV Chickadee on with us, and we're talking about campaddict.com. Y'all hang on. We'll be right back. All right. So, Jim, I'm going to ask what kind of rig Kelly has. And I want to find out, how do they make any money? I mean, that's a good question, isn't it? How do they make money? Have you turned the air conditioner down up? It's
No,
hot in
I never
here.
touched it.
It's hot in here.
I didn't realize that it's comfortable for me.
Yeah.
You're not the oh, you are wearing flip-flops.
I'm always wearing flip-flops. All right, y'all. Once again, when the show is over, punch that thing up. We're in a commercial break. We cannot run commercials because of Facebook, so you got to see us. We'll talk. Jeff Branning says, "What?"
Instructions are right here.
Okay, I'll drink to that, Lisa. That's right. All right, so here's the word. Did you already put it up? Is it coming up on the screen?
Instructions. Now we got you and the mug.
All right, so here's the deal. This is the code word. When the show is over, at the top of the hour, when the show is over, post the word camper. We're going to give you about 5 minutes or so. The first 20 people that get in get a chance to win these Camp Casual coffee mugs, all right? They're good looking, they're strong, they're going to last you a long time. I promise you're going to say, I want more. You know what? We did get an email from somebody on last hour about complaints about RV parks and campgrounds. And 3 of the things we had heard before, the 4th thing, you know what it was? That we don't share Camp Casual mugs. I thought it was pretty good.
Yes.
That was from, who was that from? Was it Todd and Jody? It was Todd and Jody. So Jody's the one that sang Campground Karaoke the other day.
Yeah. So when we get done, when you hear the closing song, when we close up the radio program, that's when you can start posting, folks.
That's it.
The final theme song.
Yo.
Now, I want to take a minute to do something.
Oh.
I want to take a minute to welcome all of our new listeners from around the country and from all over the world, really. We've been getting
Canada.
some viewers from...
Where did we get some from?
We got someone from Thailand.
Yeah.
And Mexico, Canada.
And by the way, the reason Miss Katie is standing here, Miss Katie is my daughter. She's doing the graphics. I think she's doing a great job. I hope everybody will just give her a big thumbs up. But during the commercial breaks, because we can't run commercials, this microphone, no wiki.
It's off.
This one does. Hey, this one is what we have to talk into. I know it doesn't sound good. It's an iPhone. But
what do you expect? Apple will one day have the Apple mic.
They will have
the iMic.
Well, they do actually.
Do
really?
they? We're not buying anything else.
There are mics you can plug into the lightning connector.
All right, y'all make sure you like this video, like our page, hit the share button, please. We got less than a minute to go back with Kelly and Marshall.
Show us some love.
Yes, Miss Katie said, show us some love.
Show us some RV love.
Yeah.
I know that's already a website though.
George,
is, yeah.
you got to hold on till the end of the show. At the end of the show, post this word. You got to be one of the first 20 at the very end.
I'll put up the instructions one more time for everybody. Remember our keyword, camper. All you need to do is post camper at the end of the show. And then,
we go
if
from
you're
there.
one of the first 20, you're in the drawing.
All right, go plug in. Here we go.
2 seconds.
2 seconds?
22 seconds.
Oh.
15 seconds.
These are well worth it. Connect with DeMontrond RV through our website, thervshowusa.com. thervshowusa.com and click on Certified Dealers.
The RV Show USA.
All right, back with the RV Show USA, everyone. Alan Warren here with our friends from campaddict.com on our guest line. If you have not yet checked out campaddict.com, give it a look, and I bet you that you like it. The creators are Marshall Wendler and Kelly Beasley. I guess both of y'all have, you both have master's degrees in RV living, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
I mean, I guess if there were such a thing, y'all would have them.
Yeah, I've been, yes and no. I mean, I've only been full-timing for 4 years, and I know people that have been doing it for much longer than that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of people have done it longer. And, we don't have experience much at all with motorhomes or anything else, so that's why we don't review things like that right now, because we're reviewing what we know.
I got you. Well,
at this point.
Speaking of that, we've got Jim, who is on our Facebook Live. He wants to know, Kelly, what kind of a rig do you have?
I have a 24-foot travel trailer. It's a Crossroads Slingshot, and I have redone the interior and made it mine.
Awesome. 24-footer. That's pretty big for one person. That sounds nice.
It is, yeah. Kind of long for me. I've been wanting to downsize, but then I'm realizing lately I can have more people in a bigger rig, so that's fun, too.
I got you. All right, I have a question, and this is a biggie. What about manufacturers and y'all getting a little bit of payola to write a really nice review? I had that question, then I see on your website you don't take any money from any manufacturer. How do y'all survive?
So, yeah, we're totally unbiased, and we don't take money for reviews or to talk up a particular product. Instead, we are Amazon affiliates, which means that if you click on one of the Buy on Amazon buttons in one of the reviews, we get a very small commission from Amazon, and
if you put something in your cart.
Yeah, if you purchase something from Amazon, and it's at no additional cost to you. The price doesn't go up. It's the exact same price as if you directly went to Amazon.
Yeah.
But we just get a very small commission, and that's how we survive.
Yep.
I love it because you're not being paid off by a manufacturer. I remember when I was in the TV fishing show business that manufacturers would send you some of their products and they would expect you to, I just love this blankety blank, whatever it is. And when they send you stuff, you feel this obligation. But it's nice when you guys can really be honest and objective.
Yeah, we've had a couple of offers and we just said no, we're not.
Yeah.
And we state that all over the website.
And for example, the latest thing where Kelly got a new electric tongue jack, that was cash paid, from her. It was not given to us.
No, yeah.
Gotcha. I know that we have some listeners who are familiar with campaddict.com. Folks, if you've got a question or a comment for Kelly or Marshall, you can give us a call. The phone number is 855-296-7469. We'll put it up on the screen here in just a second. But you can call in. We've got them this segment and another segment. So what kind of feedback are y'all getting from people? I can only imagine, but, tell us about the feedback and from whom.
We've been getting fantastic feedback. Friends of ours that have seen it, people who comment at the end of on a page. Actually, most of the time they're asking questions, but it's never negative feedback. We've done really well, and
And we've got a lot of where was this when I started RVing? This is what I wanted.
Here's my favorite. We did a short little advertising on Campendium, and one of our little marketing things was, and this is funny because it's so true. It was Camp Addict. Even we can't live without it. It's true. Because, we don't retain all the stuff that I don't. He does.
Well,
I don't. So, I literally will go back to one of our pages when I have a question about something I need to know. I'm like, I can't remember that. What is that again? I go back to Camp Addict.
You read it. You go,
I wish it was around.
That's a pretty good write-up. All right, so give us. We've only got, a little bit over a minute. What are your thoughts on solar for people that live east of the Mississippi? I know you love to boondock out west. There are parts of the country that solar is really not cost-effective, right?
Yeah. So the problem with solar, obviously, is you got to have the sun, right? So in places where there's heavy trees, it doesn't work so well because solar panels don't work very well or at all when they're shaded or partially shaded. So yeah, it's out
You
west
gotta have a
here.
generator generally.
Yeah, generator. You want to have a generator as a standby electrical source.
Even we have standby generators, but we're out west and we're out mostly in the sun. But yeah, in the east, you're going to have other. You either have to have a ton of solar
Or-
and a huge battery bank, or you probably need some backup.
Yeah. Trees are a real solar killer.
Yeah, one of these days I want to get you guys back on to talk about solar kind of in detail, but we got to jump for another break. We've got a caller on the line who wants to visit when we come back. Y'all can hold on, can't you?
Great, sure thing.
Absolutely.
All right, good deal. We're going to reconnect with Marshall Windler and Kelly Beasley, the RV Chickadee from campaddict.com. Right after this, y'all stick around. This is the RV Show USA. I want to take a minute and do a little.
And Teresa.
Oh, we got two of them.
Yes. So I have a thought that I'm going to talk to you about after the show. I kind of mentioned it to her, and she
Yep.
thinks it's a good idea.
Yep. Hang on, just once again, because I want to make sure we got 20 people. I don't know if we've mentioned this thing enough. You tell them.
You don't think you mentioned it enough?
We've got-
If somebody just jumped on,
Yeah.
go.
Let me explain this to our viewers.
Okay.
We've got a code word, a keyword, and that is the word camper. At the end of the show, when we are wrapping everything up from hour 2, we are going to have you guys start posting in the comments. Y'all are going to start posting the word camper. Hopefully I'm not holding that upside down. No, I'm not.
Oh, that would have
And
been
then-
funny if you were.
It would have been funny. But these are the instructions. Again, remember our keyword. Wait until the show is over and then post the keyword in the comments. So we have a little bowl right here full of ping pong balls.
Numbered.
They're numbered. So I've got 2 right here. We've got 19 and 20. So
we pull those numbers a bunch. We're going to mix that up a whole
we
lot
really
more.
need to.
Let me see.
But
But you'll win this beautiful Camp Casual mug. Camp Casual makes awesome stuff, very retro, which I think is really cool.
yeah, the retro stuff.
7.
The retro stuff is really in, as you know,
it
and
is.
Camp Casual, I think, is probably the pioneer in this retro houseware stuff. They make stuff, dinner plates, and they're all dishwasher safe and microwavable. Like I said, they got these throws, and they're big. They're big, soft things.
Mama had one a while back.
Yeah. The RV gal was wearing one in here because I like it cold, and she gets cold easy.
It was
so.
freezing in
But
here.
Yeah, no,
anyway,
it's really warm.
it is warm.
I didn't do it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, we got 2 callers. We got Scott and Teresa. They want to visit with campaddict.com. What?
I'm going to ask people to go ahead and subscribe to our weekly emails if you haven't already.
Add your name, yeah.
And sometimes
Add
they're
your
more
name
than
to
just
our
weekly.
email
Sometimes
list.
they're 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Well, you'll sign up. It's totally free. You'll sign up at thervshowusa.com/subscribe.
Very
I'm
good.
trying to learn from the
and-
best right here.
That's right.
If you want to learn
better watch out, you may have to join
about
me.
RVing and camping in the state of Texas, what you need to do is that you need to scroll down, and that last question is, do you want us to send you a 2018 RV travel and camping guide? Click yes, put in your address, and we will send one. Our friends at
They're really nice. They're
AGS
big.
Publishing will send one to you.
They're beautiful. It's a travel guide. I mean, it's got 150, probably more than 100 places to RV and camp in the Lone Star State. It's that's all right, babe. It's got a Super Saver card, and again,
Oh, yeah.
it's free.
Right when I opened up.
Yep. And look, open the deal. Who's the first? Who do you think
we
is?
got
see?
40 seconds.
PPL Motorhomes.
How about
RV
that?
Nana.
Ooh.
All right.
Orange and light.
All right. Here we go.
30 seconds.
Okay. You're going to get that stuck in my head.
Earworm.
Feature destinations. Would you like to be automatically entered to win any of the RV gear that we give away? Just subscribe to our free e-newsletter. Grab your cell phone now, text the word GEAR to 38470. That's GEAR, G-E-A-R.
GEAR to 38470.
The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today.
You know, it seems that RVers today are seeking information on the web like never before, and there are countless resources available online. Obviously, a lot of them are good. A lot more, not so much, I think. But one of my favorite websites in terms of getting great content, in terms of, you know, stuff that the average person can really digest and understand, is a website called campaddict.com. And the co-founders, Kelly and Marshall, they are still on the line with us, telling us about their business ventures. So you guys mind taking a couple of phone calls?
Oh, we'd love to.
All right, hang on. We got Scott. How you doing, Scott?
Yes.
You're on the line with Marshall and Kelly.
Hi, Scott.
Hey there.
Hey, Scott.
Good evening. How are you?
Excellent. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good.
What's
I got
your
a
question?
for you.
Certainly.
4-foot travel trailer that I want to rig a TV in. And I've got a TV that, from the house, I've got an extra TV, but it runs on 120 volts. And I don't have a generator. Can it be rigged to work on the 12-volt system in the trailer?
Maybe, but probably not. There are some TVs that accept a 12-volt input. Those are kind of few and far between. So if it's a standard household TV, probably not. But what you can do is you can look on the back of the TV where the power cord plugs in. If it's a small round power cord, power input, and it should say 12 volt right next to where the input is, then you're good to go. But
then I'm in luck.
More of a large, if it's a large plug-in sort of thing that just looks like a normal power cord, you're out of luck.
And if it's a bigger TV, probably not so much. It's
Yeah.
going to be that, yeah. How big is
You
that
mean
TV?
I can't put my 55-inch TV in the trailer?
Good luck. Go to Camp
Hey,
Addict.
Scott, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from warm and toasty, wink, wink, Atlanta.
Hotlanta. All right.
Hotlanta is not Hotlanta. It's pretty close to freezing. I've got a fire in the fireplace, something that Kelly and Marshall probably have to go outside to do.
Yeah, I don't think they mind doing it, do you guys?
Yep.
All right, Scott, we got to let you go. We're going to
trailer.
jump over to Teresa. Thank you for calling from Atlanta very much. Teresa, you're on with Kelly and Marshall.
Wow, I'm in Atlanta too.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, west of Atlanta, and I can tell you it is not toasty.
Wow. Well, Texas
Is it
finally got
humid?
warm. We've had a terrible winter over here. I don't know about y'all in Atlanta.
Actually, I just got back from Texas, and I don't like your weather either.
All right, so what's your question for Marshall and Kelly?
I called to kind of brag on them, I guess. We are newish RV owners, and I think I stumbled on RV Chickadee on Instagram before we ever got our RV, when we were still in the, oh my gosh, we've got to do this phase. And by the time we got the RV, I think Marshall and Kelly were doing best damn reviews, and I just thought that was cool because I support them. I just think their entrepreneurial journey and everything is just really cool, and it's something we're working towards because we're ready to sell our house and just go. It's just taking us a minute. I don't know how you did it, Kelly, but actually we might have that coming up pretty soon. But we made so many mistakes, and then suddenly they pivoted and they launched Camp Addict, and it's just brilliant. And so they've managed to save us from one fiasco with the shower. So we've got our shower situation straightened out. But hopefully here within the next few months, we are going to be living in that thing full time. It is a motorhome, so Marshall, I need you to bone up on that. And
I'll get right on it.
that really, or if you want to try out like motorhome solar or something like that, maybe we can work something out. But I just need you to keep doing what you're doing because I really appreciate it. It's really well done, and the biggest thing that I like about it is it's not just the technical advice. My husband likes to nerd out on that stuff, but it is funny and sassy. Go read the reviews about the camp chairs, and there's something in there about it. Something about a bum. Oh, gosh, what was that line? It was hilarious. It's just really well written, and I appreciate it.
It is well written. You know, you say that
Thank you, Teresa.
It's a little bit sassy. It is, and I think that the chickadee brings that. But you've got this perfect combination. So anyway, Teresa, thank you, and best of luck making a transition. Hopefully you can become full-timers when the time is right.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you.
All right, you take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
That's got to make y'all feel great, doesn't it?
Oh, it's awesome.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that feedback.
Yeah, it makes it all worthwhile.
So,
yeah, we know we're doing something right. You get feedback that's like that.
What are some of your goals in the near future with campaddict.com, or do y'all just plan to continue to just bust your rears and keep producing great content?
The latter.
Yeah, right now we're in the bust our rear mode to get great content up there. We've got a long list of stuff that we want to put up there, and, you know, it takes a long time. It's just the two of us, and we want to put the best content possible up there, so it's very time-consuming.
Yeah, we never put out a page where we're just like, it's okay. We always make it's got to be complete. It's got to answer all the questions we can possibly think of, and it's got to work. So it takes a lot of work and a ton of time.
And it's growing. I think that not only is your website traffic growing, but the amount of reviews and information that you're providing, and that information, it's evergreen. It's going to be there for years that people can find value in.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing. It's like studying for a test. You have to study and study and study and find all the facts, all the information. And then usually you can take a test and you get a grade and then it's just discarded.
Yeah.
But with this, we've put it on the web. We've put it on Camp Addict, so it's there for reference and you have one page to go to and you don't have to keep looking around for the answers. Plus, we give you recommendations on what's the best thing to buy.
All right, listen, guys, tell everybody how they can get a hold of you and get more information on Camp Addict, please. We got to wrap it up.
Visit us at campaddict.com.
That's right.
Real simple. All right, thank you so much, both of you, for being on the show, and I wish you nothing but the best. And can we get back on soon and talk about solar?
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Alan.
Thank you so much for having. I love this show. I love your voice. You're fantastic.
Thank you. Talk again. Bye-bye, everybody. We're clear. Not bye-bye, everybody, but I'm going to show you something that you may think is the stupidest thing ever, and if you do, it's okay. I'm still going to love you, but I'm going to show you something. Somebody was asking me recently, how do we decide what we're going to talk about on the show? What?
Typically, you flip a coin.
So, you know, in the beginning, about a year ago, we looked on the internet, we found people that were smart, and we'd call them up and introduce ourselves, and now we got a lot of people coming to us. You know, can we jump on the air? And so we meet a lot of really smart people, a lot of great people. We can't put everybody on the air that we want to. Well, I get this email the other day, and this guy sends me an email, and he talks about a children's book. He's written a children's book about RVing. I'm like, whatever. And I did. I just thought, like, delete. But for some reason, I didn't delete it. And it's kind of sat on my computer for a week, 2 weeks. And I went back and I was deleting stuff. And I said, you know what? I'm going to click on it. It was the cutest thing. Oh, my gosh, it was cute. And I'm gonna read you a passage from this book. And I want you to tell me if you think that this is cute or not. Miss Katie, tell them about the keyword or the code word and what they have to do if they want to win.
Jeff is saying, is it time yet? It is not time yet.
Just stand by, Jeff.
But we are going to show you one more time our code word. Our keyword, code word is camper. Remember this word. Is this going to be the last time we show it?
This is our last segment. Yep.
So this is the last time we show it. Remember, camper. Here's how it's going to happen. You're going to remember that word.
1 minute.
You're going to wait until the show is over when you hear the full song. And then, when the radio show is over, we're going to keep rolling the live stream. But then, once the show is over, we're going to pick a couple of these, say the numbers and all that.
All right, we got 35 seconds to go.
I'm going to go.
Why don't you
bye.
go? The Big Chief has gone crazy. He went crazy a long time ago.
The Big Chief got crazy about 3 years ago.
Come in Cabin Resort on Lake Buchanan. Stay for one night, get the second night free. This offer's even good for our super clean, fully furnished on-the-water cabins. Pay for one night, get the second night free. Make your reservation today at BigChiefRVResort.com.
The RV Show USA.
All right, folks, so how long has it been since y'all have read a good children's book? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. It's been a while. All right, well, a couple of weeks ago I received an email. I almost deleted it. And you know what? I said, what? I'm getting laughed at. How long's it been since you've read a good children's book? Well, I had to get this email. I was going to delete it, and I didn't. I decided not to. I am so glad I did not delete it, and I opened it up. Now, stick with me. If you are an RVer, if you're a parent or a grandparent, listen to how cool this is. I think it is so simple. It is so old-fashioned, and I think that children will love it. I don't know for sure, but I'm going to read you a little bit, okay? I'm just going to read you a couple of pages, kind of like a Dr. Seuss book. Don't laugh at me. You're going to love this. All right. If you were a trailer, you would know how it feels to have blocks in the places you're supposed to have wheels. Trudy the trailer felt precisely that way at the back of a car lot day after day. A trailer like Trudy is a house built to travel on highways of blacktop and back roads of gravel. A cottage with kitchen, a bathroom, and bed, just right for a husband and wife who've just wed. To travel, 2 wheels on this home are required, and a car out in front that's too strong to get tired. Look at for you folks who are watching on our Facebook Live and on YouTube, look at the graphics that this children's book has in it. I mean, they're beautiful. I think they're absolutely beautiful. It's like a Dr. Seuss book. You know, we get a lot of people that say, can we get on the show and can you talk about us? And we can't talk about everybody, but I wanted to mention that, and I want to get your input. If you think something like that is goofy, if you think it's silly, it actually comes with a coloring book too, and I'd like to know what you think about it. If you would be interested in maybe getting the author on and having him on the show. You know, for y'all watching, the illustrations they really do remind me of Dr. Seuss, and like I said, I just think they're really cool. But what do y'all think? You think it's silly? Silly to have a children's book about RVing, or is this the kind of book that you would read to your kids or your grandkids? I know I'm old-fashioned. I'm kind of a cornball about that kind of stuff, but let me know what you think. All right, we've got to start the wrap-up. Thank you to our friends, the RV Chickadee Kelly and her partner Marshall from campaddict.com, and to everyone that made hour number 2 so much fun and maybe a little frustrating too. Maybe I made hour number 1 a little bit frustrating. Keep in mind that you can always catch the podcast of our shows commercial-free on our website, on iTunes, Google Play, and on Stitcher. Add your name to our email list at thervshowusa.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Like our Facebook page, and tell your RV and family and friends about us, please. Finally, with a busy spring and summer ahead for RVing and camping, a couple of things you should always take with you everywhere you go, everywhere, is your good manners and your respect for others. I'm Alan Warren, the RV guy, and we spell love Time, and we spend that time with those we care about, enjoying the RV lifestyle. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.
The RV Show USA. Start living the RV dream today. Come on, America, let's hit the road. So many things to see, so many places to go. Freedom and fun go hand in hand when you're rolling in your RV across this great land. So buckle up now. What do you say? The RV
show. All right, y'all. Bang, bang. Now's the time. Fire away. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get Camper going. All right. When we get to 20, we're going to stop. Only one entry per person. All right. Let's see. We're getting close, I think. We need some more. Y'all type in the word camper. Children are the future. Feed their minds with healthy books. Thank you, Jenny. Did you like that? I know it's corny. We're going to get to 20. I love it.
As a future teacher, I mean, it's awesome.
Miss Katie's, she's going to be a teacher, and I just think it's beautiful. What?
I believe children are the future. We should teach them well and help them lead the way.
Okay.
Show them all the beauty they possess.
All right, we
inside.
have probably, Steve Giano, only one time each, brother. You can't keep, you can only enter once, okay? You can only do it once. So let's see, how many do we have? Miss Katie. Okay, Jeff, Steve. Has Susan done it? All right, y'all. Heidi Bodette says, have the author, please. What's the name of the book? I'm not going to tell you that. Okay?
I have a question for Heidi.
Tell you that. What, Heidi? What?
I'm wondering if Heidi will keep the light on for us also.
Oh, come on. Okay, let me see. He can't help himself, folks. He just
I really
cannot
can't.
help
It's
himself.
a sickness.
All right, so here's the deal. We're going to give away 3 of these beautiful
Give me a
Camp
second.
Casual.
Hang on.
What?
I'm going to get something going here. There we go. That's what
All
I
right,
wanted.
y'all ready? Okay. I'm going to pick one. You pick one. Pick one.
One, too?
Yeah, pick one. Pick one. All right. Mine's number 5. Hang on. What have you got? Come on. Show it.
I've got 15. I got 19.
Okay, 5, 15, 5, 15, and 19. Hold on. Let's go back. Start counting, Miss Katie.
There's a lot of campers out there.
Okay. Which way do we go? We're going to go. Okay, we got.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Who's the first one? Would that be Gerald or Steve?
We talking number 5?
5. Pick the 5th
5.
one. No duplicates.
No duplicates. Okay, so let's see here.
Y'all
Oh wow,
stand
they
by. We're
just
trying to figure this
started.
out.
Wow.
I want to say the 5th one. Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4. Was it Mike? I got.
I got Mark.
You got who?
Mike.
What last name?
There's so many of them. Good grief. Y'all stop. We're trying to do this. 5, 15, and 19, right?
Right.
You want me to write it down?
I got it. 5, 15, 19. All right,
So-
if we can't figure this out in a few seconds.
Well, it's based on your goober here. Sir.
Well, see, but it might.
Scroll
It
up.
goes the wrong way.
Okay.
Jim says he got 5. That's because he's in Las Vegas and he's a lucky dude. All right, who's got 15?
Anybody in Las Vegas.
Well,
I got it.
Giano's got 15, 19, 20, 25. He got bing, 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 bing. All right, so who's got 5? Whoever's got 5, 15, and 19.
Well, it's different for everybody because if, like, say, I can't see people who I'm not friends with who have their privacy settings set.
Okay.
down.
Somebody says
Okay.
they're
So-
getting a message saying it's spam.
What is spam?
Well, if you keep posting it over and over
Yeah.
again, Facebook's going to say, "Hey,
You're going to go. They'll throw you in Facebook jail, so you can't do that. I'm serious. They'll
Danger,
cut
danger,
cut
Alan
you
Warren.
off of Facebook. So here's the deal. We're going to shut this broadcast down. All right.
We're going to go to real-time
We're-
comments.
we're-
We're going to do that.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to shut the broadcast down. Thank you, everybody. The numbers are 5, 15, and 19. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Please click like our Facebook page. Tell your friends about us. We will catch you next week right here starting at 7 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday.
We'll have more prizes, too.
And we'll have more prizes.
Yeah,
you guys
so-
go 5, 15, 19. You're going to get some Camp Casual mugs.
So look forward to the comments, and
I
if
got
we
15.
put your name in there, then we will just look for your name in the comments, and then let us know when you see your name.
All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. So long.